Hi everyone and welcome back to the Retirement channel. I'm Vivi, your host for today's video. We are continuing the summer series. Yay! And by the way, I hope you appreciated and liked our last video about shaving safely. You can check it out right here. And today I wanted to show you an easy summer get ready with me video. I wanted to explore some tips and tricks on how to achieve a lightweight face look by using the less is more technique and turning the focus onto skincare. We want fresh, luminous, and mask safe, right? So it's all about how we prep the skin and apply only the essentials. And to add a bit of fancy to this routine, we wanted to also show you the top selling skincare products that are on trend right now in Korea. We went ahead and ordered them from Olive Young, the top cosmetic store chain here in Korea. That's how you know we're using la crème de la crème today. So let's see how we can make this happen. And if you like this style of video, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the Time channel to get contents like this once a week. All right, let's do this. For today's look, prepping and hydrating the skin is going to be the key step. And because I have dry skin, I do want a lot of hydration, but I definitely don't like a very heavy texture. So I'm going to go for very lightweight textures and application. I really want to avoid any type of stickiness or heavy feeling, especially while wearing a mask. So today I will be applying the Heartleaf Soothing Toner 77% by Anua. It's actually ranking at number 2 of the top 100 best-selling skincare products here in the whole of Korea. So it's pretty high. It is even popular on other cosmetic stores such as Lalavla and LOHP in Korea. Also, did you know this really cool fact about this toner? It has shot up to the top of the rankings because it was seen being used by a member of a very famous boy group called EXO. And since then, it has been the top toner in the country. Isn't that crazy? So I'm going to start applying the toner, and this is actually very moisturizing and it has these really soothing ingredients, and the main one is called Haltania cordata, which is also known as heartleaf. And for those who don't know, this is a very sort of leafy vegetables that has antioxidant and antibacterial properties. So if you are prone to lots of blemishes and if you have eczema or very sensitive skin just in general, this could be a really good fit for you. And the texture is really sort of lightweight, and if you're using a cotton pad, it really goes right into the cotton pad, so it will really apply nicely on your skin. So this toner also helps you control your sebum production, so if you do have oily skin, this is also very good. And it also has glycerin, which is a famous humectant, and Centella asiatica to calm irritation and help soothe your skin even more. Finally, it also helps you improve the blood circulation in your skin. And now that my skin is toned, I will be applying lip balm so that I can prep my lips in advance for my lipstick application a little bit later. I will be using my trusty Nivea Cherry Lip Balm, and this one is not necessarily part of our little best-selling list. It's just one that I really like and use every day. One really fun fact about this lip balm is that another member of a famous boy group, BTS, Jungkook, was actually seen using this lip balm, so it became an all-time bestseller, and it's also really good at keeping your lips very plump and hydrated for a very long time. I will now apply a vitamin C serum, and the reason I picked vitamin C is, especially in the summer, you really want something that is high in antioxidant that will actually help your sunscreen work well and protect you well. So this will help me neutralize any free radical that I may encounter outside. I will use the green Tangerine vitamin C serum from Goodal. So this one was actually in the top 10 on Olive Young, which means that it's quite a popular product. In fact, it is one of the most popular vitamin C products in Korea. All right, let's see what it's really talking about. It smells really good. It smells like citrus, and I'm assuming that there might be some essential oils in it. So if you have sensitive skin and you're a little bit afraid of essential oils and fragrances, just make sure to check the formulation before you apply. Ooh, look at this gorgeous texture. So I will now apply it to my face. So one of the great characteristics of this particular serum is that it was made with sensitive skin in mind. Instead of having pure vitamin C in it, they have actually made it with 70% green tangerine extract from Jeju Island, and it has vitamin C derivatives. So it's actually a little bit more gentle. So this is my skin hydrated and already looking quite dewy, but I didn't apply as much product that I would normally do. It's quite lightweight and it feels very supple and nice. My next step is now to lock in all the hydrating ingredients that I just applied to my skin, and I will be using a cream for that. I will also use the cream opportunity to massage my face. I'm going to do a very simple lymphatic massage that will not only help me depuff my face, especially if it's early in the morning, but it also will help me really sink in all the ingredients and hydration that I just applied to my skin earlier. I will be using the Dr.G RED Blemish Clear Soothing Cream. So this one is actually our #1 on the top best-selling skincare on Olivion right now, which is again the biggest cosmetic chain in Korea. The main ingredients here are glycerin and niacinamide, so we have the brightening factor checked and the hydrating factor checked. So as you can see, this cream has this very lightweight gel-like texture, so it is going to help me really boost my hydration levels. It will also help me reduce any irritation, and it will finally help make my skin dewy without having this greasy film on top. So we're going to go and apply it to the main points of the face, and a little goes a long way. This really has the consistency of a proper gel, so it's really refreshing and soothing, and it really doesn't have this greasy sort of component to it. This massage is actually quite popular on social media. I'm sure you already heard of it, and it not only helps you improve your lymphatic drainage, so you can basically depuff your face, but it also helps you reduce fine lines by really helping your skin keep its plumpness and its fine texture. Make sure though not to do it too hard. You can definitely do it very gently. You don't need to press too hard on the sides of your face. Just do it, adapt it to your own liking. Okay, I feel a little bit more like myself right now, and this felt so good. Alright, now that I have done my skincare essentials, I will move on to makeup. But first, we're going to apply sun protection. In terms of quantity, we do not hold back with sunscreen. 2 finger units would be the recommended quantity, just like this. This is why I applied mostly very lightweight products, so that I can apply the appropriate amount of sunscreen and still be able to go about my day in a hot and humid weather with a mask on without feeling too greasy. So make sure to really apply your sunscreen everywhere. That includes the area around your eyes, on the sides of your nose, especially these little sections. Also, don't forget your upper lip, don't forget your neck, don't forget the back of your neck, and also your ears. And if you're going to be outside, it is really recommended to apply your sunscreen every 2 or 3 hours. And now that I am hydrated and protected, let's apply our makeup base. Unless I'm doing a very full coverage look, I need less makeup than I need skincare. And because we have already done our skincare and we're doing a very lightweight look, the most important part is done. So I will focus on a lightweight application, and I will mostly use my clean fingers. Let's start with concealer. So I know the color is a bit off with my skin tone, but trust the process. It usually melts down very well, and I will also cover it up with a little bit of foundation so that the color is corrected. So now that my dark circles are concealed, I will be applying a very minimal amount of foundation right on top of my concealer and also on the areas where I might have blemishes. For my under eyes, I will use my fingers so that I can extend the color to the rest of my face without creating a harsh line. Also, this will ensure that the texture blends well. And now, using a small brush, I will pick up some foundation so that I can use it on my blemishes only. That will help me get enough coverage without having too much foundation on my face. I still have some hyperpigmentation on the sides of my face, but to be honest, I don't really mind them. It's too hot to be covering all of that up. And a great tip when covering blemishes is to actually apply the foundation first and let it sit a few seconds on your face so that it has the time to dry a little bit. After that, you can softly blend only the edges to make sure that you get the best coverage possible. Some might want to cover up the mouth and chin area, which tend to be a little bit darker than the rest of the face. In that case, make sure to bring down the foundation onto your neck so that you don't have a harsh line. Also, by applying foundation with your hand, you can stimulate your blood circulation around your neck area, which is always a great thing. Alright, now that most of my base is done, I'm going to continue with my steps, and I will be applying a cream blush. I will actually use a lipstick that I bought a while ago as a cream blush so that I don't have to use too many different textures on my skin. That is a great way to do lip to cheek application. So you can simply apply it like so and blend it with your fingers. So you can just tap it very lightly. Depending on how much you want as blush, you can just keep on tapping or just stop right here. And now I will set the concealer, foundation, and blush with the tiniest amount of translucent powder. I will apply the translucent powder only on the parts of my face that tend to get a little bit oily throughout the day. There, we're good to go. And now I will finalize my eye and lip makeup. So when it comes to a summery sort of look, I kind of like to leave my eyes naked, so to speak. And so I will not go with the traditional winged eyeliner. I will simply go under my lash line just to give some definition to my eyes. Let's add some mascara. I also like to tidy up my eyebrows, and I don't really use any product. I like to use the remaining mascara that I use on my eyes, and the reason is I don't want them to go anywhere and just kind of be a little messy, so I will just arrange them a little bit with the brush from my mascara. The mascara will act as a brow gel, and it is even better because it's waterproof. So even if you sweat, you won't have any issue. And we are at the last step, which is lipstick. Now, as you saw earlier, I have already prepped my skin with lip balm. So now I will tap a little bit of this lip balm off, just in order to have a matte finish. And I will be applying my lipstick with my fingers so that I can control the quantity that I want. I'm gonna go with very little lipstick just to give some life back into my lips. I will apply on my clean fingers and right onto my lips. And voila, here is the finished look, you guys. What do you think? So as you saw, I didn't put that much product on my face. I especially focused on skincare in order to melt it with my foundation, concealer, blush, and everything else. And I know that while wearing my mask, it will not get too uncomfortable. Now, you could go a step further and add a little bit of setting spray, but for me, it is a very casual day and there is AC everywhere in Korea, so I will not be needing it. However, setting spray is definitely an option if you wish. I hope you liked this video, guys, and if you did, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the Retime channel. Also, please don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you know every time you upload, which is once a week. And I'll see you next week. Bye!